Hello there. Today I'm going to share a beautiful story which is going to make a difference to you and your child. This story is about a woman who had only one eye. She and her son, who was around 10 years of age, used to live in the town and used to lead their life. She was quite poor and used to do some odd jobs to make their living. Her son was quite intelligent. He used to work hard, used to get good grades, and she was quite happy about his performance. This lady used to visit the school once in a while, especially during open days or parent-teacher meeting days. Now, whenever she used to visit the school, all the classmates of her son were looking at her and they were making fun of this boy by saying that your mom has only one eye. She looks weird. And this was really upsetting this boy. He was finding it quite embarrassing. And one day he decides to confront his mother. After coming back from that parent-teacher meeting day, he comes back home and quite disturbed. He confronts the mother and yells at her. He says, "Why the hell do you come to my school? Don't you know that because of you, I'm becoming a laughing stock? My friends laugh at me, they make fun of me, they taunt me, and I can't bear that. Why don't you leave me alone?" Now this reaction of this boy actually shocks the mother. She doesn't expect that this boy would react like this. But she doesn't say anything. She quietly walks out of that place and gets into her room. After a while, this boy realizes that he was a bit too harsh on his mother. But he felt that he had to say all that because he didn't want his mother to come to the school and embarrass him. So, after that day, the mother stops going to the school to attend any of those parent-teacher meetings. The life goes on. This boy does very well in his studies, gets good grades. After his 10th grade, he decides to go to the nearby city for higher studies. He gets a scholarship. So he leaves his town and goes to the new city. There also he does very well with his studies. He finishes his graduation, gets his post-graduation done, excels in every subject. After that, he becomes successful. He gets into business, does very well there, makes a lot of money, buys cars, builds his own mansion, gets married, has 2 kids, and he's leading his happy life with his family. One fine morning, he hears a knock on his door, and he opens the door, and to his shock, he sees the old lady with one eye. His young child, a daughter who was beside him, sees that lady, gets scared and runs inside the room. So that again upsets him. He again yells at that old lady and says, "Why the hell did you come here? Look at this little girl who got scared by looking at you. She ran inside. Who are you?" He pretended as if he didn't recognize that lady. Actually, it was his mother. So this lady again was quite shocked. But she doesn't say anything. She just leaves by saying, I'm sorry, probably I've come to a wrong address. And she leaves. Again, the life moves on. A couple of months later, this man receives a letter from his school. This letter was an invite for a school reunion where he could meet all his old friends and recall all those wonderful memories. So he is excited. And as decided, he goes to his hometown to attend the reunion. He spends a couple of days with his friends. They had a great time. They discuss about their past. They share their success stories. And they really enjoy those couple of days. Now, before coming back to his home, the new home, he thinks, why not visit my house where I used to live during my childhood? It was actually a shack, a hut kind of a thing. So he goes to that place and sees that old shack, which was in a bad shape. He peeps inside, nobody there. Then he goes around and tries to find out from the neighbor about the whereabouts of that lady. I mean, his mother. The neighbor says that yes, there was a lady who was living there, but a couple of weeks ago, she died. And before her death, she had given one envelope by saying that one day my son will come here to see me. Please hand over that envelope to him. So this is that envelope. He says, yes, I am the son of that lady. So the neighbor gives that envelope to him and he starts reading the letter. The letter is so touching, the way the mother has written. And I want you to listen to what she has written. This is what she wrote. My son, I think I have lived my life. I miss you so much. And I was so glad when I heard you were coming for the reunion. But I decided not to go to school for you. I'm sorry that I only have one eye and I was an embarrassment for you. You see, when you were very little, you got into an accident and lost your eye. As a mother, I couldn't imagine watching you grow up with only one eye. So, I gave you mine. I was so proud of you, my son, that you were seeing a whole new world for me with that eye. I was never upset at you for anything you said or did. The couple of times that you were angry with me, I thought to myself, it's because he loves me. All that I want to tell you, my son, you mean the whole world to me. Love you. He was speechless. He started crying. For a moment he felt, I wish I could go back to my childhood and give her a big hug and say sorry to her. But it's too late now. You see, we all go through similar situations in our life, don't we? Many times when we are upset, we behave rudely to the people whom we love the most, right? You know why? Because we take them for granted. We think, oh, it's my mom. She will understand me. Not fair, right? So, what I would suggest you is, if your mom is around you or is with you, give her a big hug. Tell her how much you love her and also apologize for being rude to her any point of time, because it might be too late if you don't do it now. If she's not around with you because you are out of the country or at some other place, pick up a phone, talk to her, tell her that you really love her, and also say sorry for being rude to her at some point of time. It's very important because you can't take your parents for granted. I know all the children love their parents, but at times when they're upset, they don't know how they behave. And in the process, you hurt them, you hurt their feelings. Right? Please make your children watch this video because I believe this video could change their lives. I hope you liked this video. If you have liked it, please click on the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Also, please let me know how you felt after watching this video by writing in your comments in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Stay happy, stay safe.